This is Reconnaissance Patrol, Angel 1. Come in, Air Command. We're currently flying over Sector 3 of Boston Republic airspace. No activity noted during night patrol. Now returning to base. Over.
Copy that, Angel 1. You're now entering enemy airspace. Use route Delta Echo to return home. Over.
Roger that, Command. Angel 1, out. You heard him. We're flying Delta Echo tonight. Set the nav coordinates.
Yeah, I know. What's the point of these night recons anyway? This is a ceasefire zone. No one's gonna be looking for a fight here.
Would you quit complaining all the time? You think our guest really wants to hear that? Speak of the devil. It's open, Meryl.
What's that about the mission? I can hear you back there.
Sorry.
What did I tell you?
I don't blame you, though. I'm bored as hell, too. What the?
It's a radar spike. They've locked onto us.
Are you kidding me? It's against UN resolution to have any anti-air radar.
This is a United Nations peacekeeping patrol aircraft. Your actions are in violation of UN resolution.
Warning. Missile lock detected.
I don't believe it! Missile launched and closing in!
This is insane.
Switching over to manual control. Meryl, get back in your seat.
Right.
What's its course?
Incoming at 6 o'clock. Ready to launch decoy.
Launch decoy. Rolling right.
Missile deflected. Second one incoming!
Persistent bastards. Launch second decoy. Well?
Decoy ineffective. Missile still approaching.
God damn it. Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is Angel 1. We are taking hostile...
Ah!
Glad you finally made it.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Okay, let's go over this one more time. The two of you have been assigned a rendezvous with our personnel from the downed aircraft and bring them back. This is the signal from the nanomachine transmitters Meryl and the other crew members were wired with. Don't worry, they're all safe.
But they're behind enemy lines, aren't they?
Yes, that's why you were called here.
Why didn't you just go get them yourselves? This chopper's equipped with all the latest electronic countermeasures. You'd have no trouble dodging a few missiles.
It's only insurance. Besides, this is a cargo helicopter. It'd draw too much attention. Hence why we brought along that high-speed attack buggy.
Nice excuses you've got there.
I'll be waiting at the edge of the ceasefire line in case anything happens.
You get the easy job.
Snake, you can't smoke in here.
Come on, Colonel. Lighten up. So we gonna have any backup if this thing goes south?
Don't count on it. This is a search and rescue mission under UN operational control. That's why we assigned you a partner to accompany you.
Guess I'm gonna have to babysit for a little while.
He's a member of Delta Force. They're every bit as good as Foxhound.
Oh yeah? Could've fooled me. Look at him. He's been sitting on the floor fondling his weapon ever since we left. He's some sort of gun geek.
You'll have to ask him. By the way, pick up your cigarette butt, Snake. We wouldn't want the crew to find it.
I know. I just have one last question. What was Meryl doing on that plane?
I figured that was coming.
It's your call, Colonel.
Alright, I won't keep anything from you. You deserve that much. Meryl's changed ever since Shadow Moses.
Changed?
She started volunteering for dangerous missions. Top secret ops with less than a 10% chance of survival.
And you know what's behind it?
Honestly, it seems like she was trying to become like you.
Like me?
It was as if she was trying to follow you in your footsteps, trying to get closer to you any way she could. I became afraid. I don't know what I'd do if anything happened to her. That's why I sent her to work for the UN peacekeepers. I thought it would be less risky.
So that's why you've come back as an observer for them. How I got dragged into this.
You trying to blame me for this?
Relax, Colonel. You know me by now. Anyway, Meryl's got the blood of a soldier. She won't go down without a fight. You should know that better than anyone.
The blood of a soldier? Don't tell me you...
That's enough of this. I'm gonna go check out Gun Nut over there.
25, 26, and 27. Perfect. I'll just leave 3 out to prevent any jams. A Soviet AKM assault rifle. Superior performance, unaffected by dirt, and no one will know we're Americans.
Trying to impress me? You're Sergeant Alan Ashiba, right?
Hey, Snake. Finished your date with Colonel?
You could say that.
So what are you taking? An AKM like me?
Unfortunately, I'm stuck with this.
A SOCOM? What about your rifle?
Don't need one.
For real?
If I do, I'll just grab one in the field.
Playtime's over, you two. Get in the buggy. We're beginning landing preparations.
Finally. It's go time.
Keep your gun ready. Landing's the most dangerous part of a mission like this.
Snake, can you hear me? We're at 50 feet. Now opening cargo hatch.
It's pitch black outside. We'll need our IR goggles.
Releasing wheel clamps.
We're touching down.
Commencing mission.
What's going on?
Anti-aircraft missiles have locked onto us. We're aborting the operation. Get back inside, now!
Negative, Colonel. We're already outside.
I said return to the cargo deck. That's an order. Snake, answer me. Snake! Snake!
Hey, what's wrong?
I can't go on any further. Captain, let me rest.
You alright?
I hurt my ankle when we were bailing out back there.
Let me take a look at it.
Look, just get up. What are we gonna do if they catch up to us?
He looks pretty bad. His ankle's all purple and swollen. He can't walk like this. Why don't we let him rest for a bit?
But...
I can't just force one of my men to go on like this.
Fine. 5 minutes. I won't wait any longer than that.
Thanks, Meryl. How far are we from the recovery point?
It's a little over 3 miles from here. It's about an hour's walk.
Another hour? Why is it so far away?
Hang in there. They already crossed the ceasefire line to rescue us. We can't ask for much more than that. Come on, we need to keep moving.
Alright, let's go.
I'll take point. Follow me.
God damn, it's cold. I swear I'm gonna freeze to death out here.
Don't like the cold.
I grew up in Hawaii. It's always summer there. The only thing I hate more than the cold is having to deal with my dad. How could you ever call this place a desert?
A desert isn't hot all the time. We're a good 1,000 feet or so above sea level. The temperature difference between day and night here is over 100 degrees.
It's like we're on Mars or something.
Huh. You're slower than I thought. What took you so long?
Would you quit it with all the jokes? Why are you so comfortable anyway?
I live in Alaska. This is what I call summer. Alright, enough chit-chat. You should pay more attention to your surroundings.
What do you expect in this weather? Damn it, I can't take it anymore. I've got some coffee. You want some?
This isn't a picnic.
Come on. Who's gonna see us out here? Ah, man. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I feel warmer already. Whew. You sure you don't want a drink?
I only drink when I need to.
Well, suit yourself. So you always do these kinds of missions?
What do you mean?
I was just wondering if they always send you out to the middle of nowhere like this. You really like the battlefield that much?
It's not like I want to be here. I'm just following the Colonel's orders.
And how many times has that been now? The Outer Heaven Uprising, Zanzibar Land Conflict, Shadow Moses. I can't imagine a guy like that doing what he does just because he's ordered to.
There are no heroes in war, and I never said I enjoy being out here.
Oh, don't try and play that. I heard all about you from Colonel Campbell, including you and Merrill.
There goes Colonel opening his mouth again.
Don't take it the wrong way. Here, check this out. That's my friend, Elena. We have known each other since we were kids. She can be a real pain in the ass sometimes. We were always fighting with each other. That's me on the right, there.
And you're telling me this why?
I don't know. It just feels like your relationship is a lot like ours. That you guys just can't seem to get away from each other. It's alright. Forget about it. That reminds me, there is something else I wanted to ask you.
What is it now?
I'm gonna be taking the next selection test. The Colonel talked me into it.
You mean for Foxhound?
Yeah. I want to know what it's like.
What? Haven't read the brochure?
I want to hear what the unit's like from someone who was in it. In basic, they teach you to always gather as much field intel as you can, right?
Where are you? Come on. Where are you guys?
Who's that?
Merrill.
Someone answer me! Does anyone copy?
Merrill, do you read?
Snake? You're the one they sent? What are you doing here?
I'll explain later.
Let me guess. The Colonel asked you to do it, right? When are you ever gonna learn?
That's enough. The enemy might be listening in.
You think I feel like having a conversation right now? In case you've forgotten, we were just shot down, so I'm in a pretty bad mood, okay? So much for my new sneaking suit, too.
Sneaking suit?
State-of-the-art infiltration uniform. You make it into Foxhound, you'll be wearing one, like it or not.
What are you mumbling about, Snake? Wait, you're not alone, are you? Is someone with you?
Oh, this is Sergeant Alan Ishiba. I am part of the mission to rescue you guys. Delta Operator, B Squadron Troop Command.
Another kid. So, what's a counter-terror unit doing out here?
Sorry, would you have preferred a woman? Must be her time of the month. I'll let you deal with her, Snake.
Get a trace on her position.
I'm on it. She's got spunk, all right. Just like Helena.
Merrill, is the crew with you?
Well, I was taking point for a while, but when I turned around...
You lost them?
Look, I was walking in a straight line. I thought they were right behind me.
I've got mine on a leash. Alan, send a coded message to the Colonel. Tell him we lost the other 2 crew members.
I'll go check around here, Snake.
No, get to the recovery point ASAP.
Don't worry, I've got my Desert Eagle with me.
It's too dangerous. This is the part where you get captured and I have to save the day.
Have you forgotten? I've used it longer than I've worn it. Hold on a minute, Snake.
Merrill?
Hey!
Merrill! Merrill! Damn.
Snake, look at the monitor. It's breaking up.
Electronic jamming.
No, look closer. It's only affecting part of the radar. If it was a jamming signal, the entire screen would be out.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. Its movement is very irregular, too.
What's that noise? Get ready.
What the... Look, over there.
The sky's getting dark.
What the hell's going on?
Watch out. It's headed this way. Move. You all right?
Yeah. Goddamn sand all over me. Ugh. I can't believe we got caught in a sandstorm. Our gear's been blown away.
Snake, do you copy?
Loud and clear. Everything all right with you?
Looks like we'll be seeing each other sooner than you think. I spotted you in your car.
What?
That's odd. We hid the buggy at the bottom of that ravine.
Huh? What's going on?
It's the enemy. Fall back.
You kidding?
You should have listened to me. Get out of there now.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Meryl.
I can take care of this myself. Out comes the pin. There goes the handle. 1, 2, 3! Now! My leg! Damn it! Snake?
I don't believe you. You get separated from your unit, and the first thing you want to do is go screw around with the enemy.
I wanted to see a little action. You got any hemostat, Snake? I lost my first aid kit in that sandstorm.
There's some in the back seat. Alan, get it for her.
Alan?
Sergeant Alan Ishiba, 1st Special Forces Operational Detachment Delta. Nice to meet you.
Oh yeah, you're that guy who wouldn't shut up before. I could barely hear Snake over that motor mouth of yours.
Well, sorry if I cramped your style. There's your hemostat. Man, what an annoying woman.
Better go easy on him, Meryl. You might be spending a lot more time with him in the near future.
What, you wanted Foxhound? You'll never pass selection.
At least I can What the?
What is it?
We've been locked on. They've got a warthog on us.
Incoming!
Relax, it's not like it's an RPG or anything. We'll get it with a decoy. Come on, launch, you piece of crap!
What's wrong with it?
It won't work. Thing short-circuited. Damn sandstorm.
What do we do, Snake?
Bail out. What else?
You serious?
If that thing hits us, finishing the mission will be the least of our problems. Move.
Jesus. Good thing we listened to you.
Take cover. This way. We can hide among those rocks.
We should be able to hold him off here. So much for that. God damn it! What should we do, Snake? If we don't think of something, we're finished. It'll be dawn in an hour. We'll have no chance of hiding then. You hear that? Great. They've got a gunship on us. We really are finished. What the hell's going on?
Whose side are they on?
You look like you could use a little help.
Colonel.
We decided to go for a full assault on the missile base, courtesy of the President. Time for some fireworks. We're coming into land. You've got 10 seconds to get here.
Cover me. I'll guide the chopper.
Right. You all right?
My leg! It's bleeding again.
Come on, Al. Get in.
Snake! Meryl's hurt.
Just Just go! Forget about me!
No!
What are you doing? Put me down!
Hurry it up.
You really piss me off, you know that? You're just like Helena.
I told you, Alan. There are no heroes in war.
Come on. I'm just getting warmed up. I bet the selection test won't be as easy as this, huh?
This is all my fault.
I hope this heals quick. I don't want to let the Colonel down with the selection.
Hang in there, Alan. We got the other crew members out. The mission was a success.
Good. Hey, Snake. You think I have what it takes to make Foxhound? You think I can still fight?
Of course you can. Right, Colonel?
Absolutely. Alan, under the authority vested in me, I hereby commission you as a member of Foxhound.
Really, Colonel? I'll need to tell Helena.
Helena?
His girlfriend.
She'll be happy to hear the news. She might be a little rough around the edges, but she's a good person deep down.
Alan, wake up. Come on, Alan. Wake up, damn it!
Meryl.
Open your eyes, come on!
This is an image from one of our spy satellites. It's orbiting 186 miles above Earth. Its high-resolution camera is capable of capturing objects as small as 1 foot wide.
Ling, spare me the technical details and get to the point. I have a dinner to attend after this.
Yes, sir. You can see a number of pipes emanating from the walls of this building. Located at the other end of the pipes are several storage tanks.
So, we see buildings like that all the time. Colonel, why are you wasting my valuable time on something like this?
Please, let Mei Ling finish. It's a matter of national security.
Take a look at this next shot. This is a different image of the same location. The image came from NASA's Global Warming Monitoring Program. You'll notice some discoloration in part of its foliage.
And?
This is an image taken 1 month ago, 2 weeks ago, yesterday, and then today.
Your point being?
We believe chemical weapons are being manufactured inside this facility. These pictures show that chemical waste given off during the production process is gradually polluting the surrounding vegetation.
A chemical weapons factory. Where were these taken?
The Republic of Santiago, a new communist state located in the Caribbean. As you know, we've recently been witnessing resurgence in neo-communism throughout the world.
Communism. A relic of the 20th century. A country that small is of no military significance, though.
But...
And this isn't enough to prove it's a chemical weapons factory. Schultz. Yes. Uh-huh. I see. I'll be right there.
Sir, we need to send out a reconnaissance unit right away. The island is only 370 miles from here.
What are you so worried about?
If they were to load chemical weapons onto a tactical warhead, the Florida Peninsula would be an easy target. They wouldn't even need a Metal Gear to become a...
Metal Gear? That's what this is all about. Look, I don't know what happened out on Shadow Moses, but the two of you have lost it.
But, sir...
I'm sorry, but we're through. I don't have time for this nonsense.
I figured this was going to happen. Looks like we can't expect any official support.
Who taught you how to shoot like that?
My instructors in the ROTC. They said it's the most effective way to take down an enemy while conserving ammunition.
Well, let me see that.
Hey, what are you doing?
Watch me. You shoot till the enemy's down.
That was incredible, Snake! One cannot cover one's ears to thunder, nor one's eyes to lightning. So rapid are they.
Again with the proverbs?
You mean I should shoot an enemy with lightning speed without any hesitation, right? Do not give them a moment to react. Oh, hi, Colonel.
You been training hard, May?
Yes, sir. You know, I'm a little thirsty. I think I'll go get something to drink.
So how's she doing?
How do you think she's doing? It's a miracle no one's been killed.
She was an ROTC in college. She can't be that bad.
And which college would that be?
MIT. She's the best there is in the field of image and data processing.
That must be where the theory comes from. So is there really a chem factory on Santiago?
Take a look at these photos. Mei Ling brought them to my attention.
Sure looks that way, but I'm surprised she was able to talk to Schultz directly like that.
It didn't do us any good, though. He rejected her analysis.
And you're having me train her so you can send her in under the radar? Why not just use Foxhound?
The unit's been under tight watch ever since Shadow Moses. We can't use them for this. She's the only option we've got.
But why Mei Ling?
She needs to gather a soil sample from the site. There are certain substances given off during the production process with chemical weapons.
She's going all the way there just to pick up some dirt? You don't need to send her for something like that. All you'd need is a shovel and a sidearm. It's practically a vacation.
Well, apparently she needs to perform an on-site analysis in order to get a more accurate reading.
You've got to be kidding me.
Hey, don't look at me. I didn't go to MIT. You can ask her about it when she gets back.
You'll need someone to go down there with her then.
Actually, Snake, that brings me to why I wanted to talk to you. You mentioned the word vacation, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh no, Colonel!
Here's the latest weather report.
Well, looks like you've done it to me again.
Come on, Snake. You know you're the only one who could do this.
Nice to know I'm so appreciated. 6-foot waves and 30-knot winds. That's quite a storm we've got up there.
You should be able to use the waves to stay off enemy radar.
Perfect conditions for an infiltration.
Where's Mei Ling?
This is the first time she's ever been at sea. Take a wild guess.
You all right, May?
Yeah, I think so.
Campbell. Understood. All right, you two. Get inside the chamber. It's time to go.
All set, Colonel. Start the fill.
Copy that. I'm counting on you, Snake.
May, if you want to turn back, now's the time.
After coming this far?
Alright, listen up. If you go up too fast, you'll burst your eardrums. Take it nice and slow. You'll prevent nitrogen bubbles from forming in your body that way, too.
Got it.
Okay, see you on the surface. Alright, we're gonna hide the dinghy in those bushes. Hurry.
Okay.
Right, it'll be fine like this. You keep a lookout. I'm gonna report in to the Colonel.
Okay, Snake. Don't forget to use burst transmission.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Colonel?
I'm here, Snake. We've picked up the signal from your nanomachines. Looks like the infiltration went off without a hitch.
Yeah, call it another miracle. So the target's approximately 20 clicks to the northeast?
Right. You'll need to stick to the mountains. Don't go near any of the main roads. There could be mines planted around them.
Time for a hike, huh?
It's a dense jungle out there. Think you're up for it?
I'll be fine, but I can't speak for Mei Ling.
Come on, give her a bit of credit. Just be sure and watch out for her, all right?
You know, I still don't get it. Did you really have to send her? She's not expendable like me. There's no need for her to get her hands dirty like this.
She is absolutely vital to this operation.
This is the battlefield. It doesn't forgive mistakes.
Oh, really, Snake? You were exactly like Mei Ling when you were her age. Why, I remember it like it was yesterday.
I don't have time for one of your stories, Colonel. I'll be in touch. All right, you can put your gear down. We'll camp here for the night and collect the soil sample tomorrow. Here, use this. It's bug spray. It'll last for 12 hours or so.
Bug spray? We're going to be sleeping here? Are you kidding me, Snake? We're in the middle of the jungle.
That's right. You live by my rules out here. You don't like it, you can go try your own luck.
Fine. You can be really pig-headed sometimes, you know that?
Hey, what are you doing? Get off the ground.
Huh?
There are poisonous snakes and tarantulas around here. Not to mention army ants deadly enough to take down an elephant.
You'll be right at home with them, then.
Very funny. Come on, get up.
Hey, that hurts! What am I supposed to do?
I'll show you. It's a hammock. You don't have to worry about getting bitten this way.
Thanks.
Thanks. This one's for me.
Come on, Snake. I know you wouldn't let me suffer out here like that. It's so comfy.
What did I do to deserve this?
Snake? What are you doing?
You're finally awake. Here, have some coffee.
Thanks.
It's straight black. That should wake you up.
Hey, this is really good. It's so quiet. It's still dark, too. What time is it?
3 in the morning, when all creatures big and small are sound asleep. Most of them anyway.
3 in the morning? You like to get up early, huh?
Always sort yourself out before dawn. One of the basics of survival. Didn't they teach you that at ROTC?
Guess not.
So tell me, why'd you join the Army?
I didn't. Air Force.
Oh yeah?
I was a cadet pilot.
Were you a fighter pilot?
No, I didn't want to hurt anyone. My dream was simply to fly. I used to go tree jumping when I was a kid, thinking I could really fly.
So what happened?
My eyesight wasn't good enough. Call it a gift from my parents. I didn't give up though. I wore contacts during my selection test, but then they fell out once during training and I messed up the landing. The next day I gathered up my things and that was that.
That's how you got into your current line of work?
I decided to study information analysis and data processing because I thought even if I couldn't fly a plane, I could still ride along as a crew member.
But before you knew it, you became a communications expert headhunting by the likes of the CIA and DoD, huh?
I wasn't limited to just the sky that way. Now I could go out to space too.
You mean doing image processing for spy satellites?
Yeah, now that I think about it, maybe I was better off not becoming a pilot.
Yeah, maybe. There's just one thing I'd like to know, though. Why are you involved in this operation? Are you really here just to collect a soil sample?
Of course, but to be honest, there's some personal feelings involved too.
Personal feelings?
What's that?
A searchlight! Get down! What are cargo trucks doing out here at this time of night?
Look, they're cutting straight through the jungle. Who'd have thought there'd be roads out here?
Saw that trick back in Kosovo. These guys aren't idiots, that's for sure.
So they're transporting the cargo when our satellites aren't overhead. And even if they were, we wouldn't be able to see them through all the trees.
The question is, what are they transporting?
Snake, look at the soldiers in the back of the truck.
Those are hazmat suits. Well, now we know the answer to that. Looks like you were right.
A crisis is an opportunity riding the dangerous wind.
This isn't the time for one of your proverbs.
It means if you see a crisis beginning to develop and don't react quickly to defuse it, the situation could quickly deteriorate and turn into a disaster before you know it.
In other words, you were right.
Yep. I'm going to go take some pictures.
Wait, there might be...
Don't worry, I'm only going over there. Huh? I think I just stepped on something. Don't tell me. This is a landmine? Snake! 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 Help!
What is it?
I think I stepped on a...
Alright, just don't move, okay? I don't believe you. I told you not to go wandering off.
So, Snake, is this a landmine I'm standing on?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. It's an MK4 mine, a C4 TNT mix. It's powerful enough to...
Blow my foot clean off.
Just what I'd expect from an information analyst.
This isn't the time for one of your jokes.
Plus, it uses a shaped charge.
A shaped charge?
It's designed to focus the energy of the blast in a single direction, making it more powerful. If this thing goes off, it'll be taking a lot more than just your foot.
I didn't need to know that.
Just don't move an inch until I say so. This type detonates when the pressure on it's released. Let me borrow your knife.
What are you going to do?
Put this thing to bed.
The sun started to come up. How much longer is it going to be, Snake? My foot's gone asleep.
Give me a break here. This takes time. It isn't like the movies.
You can see us perfectly from the road. If someone happened to come by again...
We're in the middle of the jungle. We'll be fine as long as no one decides to go take a leak. All I need to do now is put the safety pin back in. I need a small piece of wire or something. That'll do nicely.
What are you mumbling about?
Let me see your hairpin.
My hairpin?
Come on, let's go. The pin in your ponytail.
Ow! That hurts! What do you need it for?
What did I just tell you? We're almost done.
I can't hold it any longer. My foot's killing me.
Just hang in there. Damn.
What happened?
No, it's nothing. The pin just popped back out, that's all. I'll try it again.
Snake.
Alright, it's back in. We're fine now. Slowly lift your foot off the mine.
It's no use. I told you. I can't feel anything.
Alright, I'll help you. Lean back on me. Good, just like that. Okay, slowly now.
But what if it goes off?
Just trust me, okay? Alright, let's go. Take your foot off on 3. 1, 2, 3. We actually made it. This must be their main factory. They've got surveillance cameras and guard towers everywhere. This place is like a fortress.
Yeah, this is definitely it. I'll take some pictures. Now more people won't have to suffer.
It must have been hell for you.
Huh?
I read the file, then I realized why the Colonel decided to help you. The Basran people's struggle for independence in East Asia. The military brass ignored the intel you've obtained, resulting in the gassings of thousands of people.
So you knew?
If we were going to be partners, I needed to know more about you.
You sure had me fooled.
Sorry.
It's okay, Snake. I identified a chemical weapons factory, but no one was interested.
As long as there's no direct threat to national security, no one's gonna care. That's just the way it is.
It made me sick. The White House didn't do anything until after they'd received the reports of the gassing. It was all just some big show they put on, while all those poor people lay dead. I swore I'd never let it happen again. I wanted to get proof that would make them act, and, well...
There was another reason?
Snake, I wanted to.
Someone's coming. Hide.
They're headed this way. They're only children.
They're armed. If they spot us, we're in trouble.
What are you doing?
Taking them down before they see us. Don't worry, the suppressor will keep it quiet.
No! They're just little kids.
Are you crazy? If they see us, they'll shoot. Give me the gun.
No, Snake. They're gone.
I knew you weren't cut out for this. All right, hurry up and get the soil sample. We're pulling out in 5 minutes. Watching the sunset alone on a beach? I never figured you as the sentimental type. I've been looking for you, May.
Snake,
You don't look too good.
I'm just tired. It was all for nothing. Everything I did. The people there have no idea what's coming.
You mean the cruise missiles? I heard about it from the Colonel.
I actually thought I could save lives this time. But I was wrong. Someone always gets hurt in the end. Nothing's changed.
It's not your fault.
Why? Why do they have to do that to those people? There must be some other way, right? Everything we did, Snake, did it actually mean anything? Those little kids.
They'll be fine. I'm sure they will.
No, they're all going to die.
Come on, that's enough, May.
Snake.
Have you ever heard the saying, do the likeliest, and God will do the best? It means no matter how hard you try, you can only do so much with something. And in the end, the outcome is decided by some higher power. You did more than anyone ever expected you to, May. You can't blame yourself for someone else's mistakes.
Snake.
You sure we're all right like this?
Relax, Campbell. You don't need to worry about the guerrillas. Sergeant Martinez here is more than capable of handling them.
Like the Colonel said, there's nothing to worry about, sir. That's what the 2A-70s are here for.
I'll bet.
So how's the ride? You probably aren't used to 2 BMP-3s, are you?
It feels like my ass is getting blasted by a belt sander.
We're almost there. Our base is just beyond this valley.
Why don't you just use one of ours? The M2 Bradley's got solid armor and armaments. Hell of a lot more comfortable, too.
We don't need any American handouts.
You're still thinking about that?
About what?
You know what I'm talking about. Why can't you call me Roy, like you used to?
I'm the commander of Asterian Army Special Forces now. You can't keep living in the past.
We haven't seen each other in 10 years.
I'm not with Foxhound anymore. What the hell happened?
This is Car 1. We've hit a landmine.
Colonel! Rebels in the jungle at 4 o'clock!
Don't worry, Campbell. He'll take care of them for us. Martinez, give them a nice welcome with the 100.
Roger that, sir. Poor bastards won't know what hit them.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Colonel! The enemy's retreating!
Good work, Martinez. They certainly didn't put up much of a fight.
I don't believe it.
What?
They only attacked us with small arms. This could be a trap.
You worry too much, Campbell. Assume defensive formation. We need to establish damage at...
Colonel! Car 1's been destroyed! So is Car 3! We're completely surrounded!
What?
This is a Russian ambush. Hit the front, cut off the rear. They made good use of it in Afghanistan. This isn't good. We're sitting ducks like this.
What are you doing, Campbell? Are you crazy? Close the hatch!
We need to get away from the cars. You wanna die?
God damn it! Martinez, we're better now! Move!
Special Operations Command Information Analysis Center. What a mouthful. This is it, Snake. Let's head inside.
What are you in such a hurry for?
Take a guess. You and Mei Ling went on an adventure without me. Now I'm dying to see some action.
I was only following the Colonel's orders.
Why didn't you let me in on it?
Who was the one who got shot out in the desert and was living it up in a hospital?
Come on, that—
Exactly. Let's go.
So this is the IAC, huh?
Right. All currently assigned special forces are monitored here, Meryl. Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines.
Mei Ling.
Yes?
Oh, never mind.
Is your leg better now, Meryl? It was your right leg, wasn't it?
Yeah, thanks for asking.
So let's hear what you wanted to talk to us about.
Sure thing, Snake. There's something I wanted to show you. Follow me.
Well, aren't you two friendly?
Sure thing, Snake.
You can cut the jealous act.
Sure.
This is the signal from Colonel Campbell's nanomachine transmitter 6 hours ago. Then 4 hours ago. Then it stops 2 hours ago.
Yeah, it stopped.
Strange. Nanomachine batteries don't run out that fast.
Why were you tracking him? It's against procedure for someone not involved in an operation to do something like that.
The Colonel asked me to. He wanted me to secretly monitor his position without SOCOM's knowledge.
I suppose that includes Brigadier General Schultz, too.
Actually, it's Major General now. He was promoted.
Promoted? After he got the White House to bomb Santiago? That's just great.
34 civilians were killed in the attack.
May.
Oh, hold on a sec. What's this you're talking about?
It's nothing. Just some personal history. But why'd the Colonel ask you to do something like that?
One does not fear the everyday occurrence, but the anomaly.
Say what?
It means you're never worried about something you're used to seeing happen, but instead the chance of an exception rising. So you make preparations for it just in case.
So Campbell was worried about himself? Where is he right now, anyway?
The Commonwealth of Asteria.
Asteria? That's down in South America, isn't it? Alright, let's go talk to Schultz. We might learn something.
Who's that?
One of the SOCOM brass. A desk jockey only interested in himself.
They're about as low as it gets. I guess we don't have a choice. Let's go, Snake.
I'll let you guys handle it.
What? I thought you were worried about the Colonel.
Let it go, Meryl.
What, you're taking Mei Ling's— Hey! Come on, let go!
What? Colonel Campbell's MIA? So what's the situation? Someone's here. Continue searching for him, understood? Come in.
Schultz, we want to have a little chat with you about the Colonel.
Just what do you think you're doing? You think you can talk to a superior officer like that?
Save it, Pencil Neck. We'll ask you again. Where's Colonel Campbell?
How do you know him? Are you Foxhound?
You can say that. Now spit it out.
Campbell is away on a top-secret mission. I'm afraid I can't reveal its particulars, even if you are with Foxhound.
Cut the crap. You mean he's missing?
Get the hell out of my office.
You know what happened to him, don't you?
Don't forget who helped you get that promotion of yours.
Fine. I guess I don't have much choice, do I? Read this.
A top-secret mission briefing? United States Special Operations Command is hereby ordered to dispatch Colonel Roy Campbell to the Commonwealth of Asteria to solidify its alliance with the United States. Look at the signature, Snake.
That's...
Yes, a direct order from the White House.
But why the Colonel?
There's more. He will have two main objectives. First, he is to carry out the training of the Asterian Army's Special Forces. And second, he is to investigate the activities of the country's guerrilla rebels. Why would he accept this mission?
There's gotta be something else going on.
Freeze!
Sir, are you alright?
You didn't think I'd have an alarm? Throw them into holding cells. You two need to think more carefully about what you're doing.
Let us out of here!
It's no use, Meryl.
But Campbell's in trouble!
There's nothing we can do.
But...
Just calm down. The hotheads always get taken out first on the battlefield.
Oh, enough of the battlefield crap! Why are you so calm? Someone's coming.
Are you okay, Snake?
Am I glad to hear that voice?
I'm here to get you out.
How'd you find out we were here?
When you drink the water, do not forget who dug the well.
Sorry I asked. Thanks, but you didn't exactly answer my question.
Major General Schultz told me.
Schultz? He's the one who locked us up in the first place.
Hence the proverb. I reminded him about how he'd never have got promoted without the information we obtained. So I asked him to let you guys out.
Surely it couldn't have been that easy.
There was no other choice.
There you two go again. You gonna let me out too?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you, Mei Ling.
No need to get mad, Meryl.
Put yourself in my position, not knowing what's going on. What exactly happened between you and Schultz?
Well...
Remember the military strike on Santiago? When they launched cruise missiles at his chemical weapons factory?
You mean shortly after the mission you and Mei Ling went out on, right?
Yeah. Well, it was Mei Ling who discovered that factory.
Really?
She tried everything she could to get them to shut it down.
It's all right, Snake.
She tried to save the civilians, but in the end, they attacked the island and the people died.
Unbelievable.
Not really. It was a good deal for the White House if you leave out the 34 dead in the process. It was Schultz who passed her intel on to them.
So Schultz got a promotion thanks to Mei Ling's information.
Exactly.
We need to hurry over to the Herbrot field.
What? Why?
I'll explain later. Let's go.
A C-130 combat Talon.
What's this all about?
This aircraft is equipped with all the latest electronic equipment. It'll have no problem picking up Campbell's transmitter and codec signals.
Don't tell me we're going to Asteria in this.
They've already made all the necessary preparations. They're just waiting for us to get on board.
Mei Ling, where's my Desert Eagle?
I believe your weapon is in that black attaché case.
You mean this one?
No, the one behind it. And please, put back all the cases you moved around. Meryl.
Don't you think it's about time you let us in on what's going on?
What do you mean?
How'd you get this? I know Schultz isn't this generous.
I'm sorry, Snake.
You double-crossed us!
Listen up, Snake. You're to look for Campbell in Asteria, with all information being passed directly to me. It's a mutually beneficial deal, wouldn't you say?
Just what the hell's going on here?
You're to rendezvous with Colonel Mark Cortez.
Cortez? I've heard about him from the Colonel. He was an expert in psychological warfare. His codename was Falcon, if I remember right.
Yes, he's a former member of Foxhound, just like you.
Falcon is given to members with over 1,000 hours operational experience. All one-man procurement infiltration missions, too.
That's enough chit-chat. Get a contact Cortez and obtain information on Campbell's whereabouts. Got it?
I don't work for you. I'm doing this for the Colonel.
Oh, really? Would you rather I turn the plane around right now? There is no room for negotiation here. I leave you in charge, Mei Ling.
You tricked us!
No, I was just thinking of Colonel.
You mean you were just playing up to them?
That's enough, Meryl.
What? Don't tell me you're taking her side again!
Calm down. We'd never have gotten out of there without her.
I know, but I don't want to become some gopher for SOCOM.
You won't have to.
What?
Don't worry. I'll take care of it after we land.
What are you gonna do?
Not send him any information. I'll just put it down to an equipment malfunction or communications interference, whatever.
Those old action movie cliches? He'll never believe you.
I don't care.
You'll be disobeying orders. You'll be thrown out of intelligence. You can forget about flying again, too.
Colonel Campbell is more important to me. So are you and Meryl. I'm tired of just doing whatever I'm told. I've made up my mind.
May.
I wonder what's taking so long.
Where's Mei Ling?
Inside the Talon, taking care of the equipment like she said.
You think I was too hard on her?
Don't worry about it. She knows you didn't mean it.
She coming with us?
No, she's staying here for her own good.
You mind if I ask you something?
What?
What happened to the two of you on Santiago? It just feels like you keep looking out for her.
What would you do?
Huh?
Yeah, it looks like you're about to be discovered. 2 sentries, 10 feet away. But they're only a couple of kids, no more than 10 years old. What would you do?
Shoot them. That's what we were trained to do, regardless of the enemy's age.
Mei Ling couldn't pull the trigger.
Really?
She isn't expendable like us. There's no need for her to get her hands dirty.
So you...
No. Looks like the welcome wagon's here.
You solid, Snake?
Colonel Mark Cortez?
In the flesh.
Your Falcon?
Please, that was 10 years ago. Ancient history for me. And you are?
Meryl Silverberg, Special Operations Foxhound.
Foxhound? There's a name that takes me back. Looks like the times have changed, though. What with them letting women into the unit?
Excuse me?
Take it easy. Loose cannons are always the first to go on the field.
What happened to your leg? And that bandage on your forehead?
These? Yeah. I got these trying to save Campbell. I'm sorry.
You mean the Colonel's been...
No.
The guerrillas put up a tough fight. My unit was wiped out.
And you just ran away with your tail between your legs?
Meryl, let go of him.
It wasn't just Campbell. Don't forget, I lost my own men out there too!
Sorry.
It's all right. I don't blame you, really. I'm just a pathetic wretch who couldn't save anyone.
Did you really just leave the Colonel behind?
We were ambushed. Never had a chance.
Damn.
They were trained by a Russian. A man called Sergei Ivanovich.
Ivanovich? He's Spetsnaz?
SVR.
SVR, huh?
Rising from the ashes of the KGB.
I've heard there's a Special Forces unit similar to Foxhound in the SVR.
Ivanovich belonged to Beta Group. It's Foreign Operations Unit. He's a genius when it comes to psychological warfare. Here, take a look inside this.
My God.
Let me see it. It's a finger!
Complete with dog tags. Sergeant Major Riley Martinez, one of my men. He helped protect Campbell and me during the ambush. This is the Russians, or should I say Ivanovich's style.
What kind of sick... The Colonel might already be...
Don't give up hope yet.
But we can't get a signal from his transmitter. We've no way of knowing if he's still alive.
Snake, something's coming up.
What is it?
One joy shatters 100 griefs.
Enough with the damn proverbs, Mei Ling.
But it's good news, Snake. You're not going to believe it.
What?
We got a signal.
You mean...
Yeah, from the Colonel's transmitter. We know where he is.
Do you know how to forge the blade of a combat knife? You grind the angle to 25 degrees, then serrate the bottom third of it while sharpening the rest to a sliver. Do you know why this is done? It allows you to cut through flesh and bone all at once. We're just getting started, Colonel Campbell.
My name is Roy Campbell. Rank, Colonel. Service number 621-49-5671. Date of birth...
Still want to play games with me, do you?
Since you seem to know so much about me, how about at least introducing yourself?
An introduction. Forgive me. I am Captain Sergei Ivanovich, formerly of the SVR's Beta Group. Satisfied now?
Another Russian stray, huh?
You're a funny man, Colonel. But I wonder, how much more can you take?
What's that supposed to mean?
You don't even realize you've been tricked, do you? You Americans can be so foolish.
Tricked?
You still can't figure it out. Why are you here?
What are you talking about?
Go on. Think about it. What about Cortez? Where is he? He's the commander of the Asterian Army Special Forces. Do you really think I'd let someone like that slip away from me?
You killed him?
I'll tell you, you poor fool. This was all a trap, set up from the beginning by Cortez and I.
Mark would never... I don't believe you. He'd never do something like that.
I find your unwavering trust amusing. You truly are pathetic. But never mind that. You'll know everything soon enough. Before that, however, there is something I must do.
And what would that be?
An interrogation, to find out why the White House really sent you here. I'll put this knife away, for now. It's time for a change of pace. You see this? It's a sandbag. Now I'm going to show you true fear.
What are you doing?
Well, how do you like being surrounded by complete darkness?
Not bad. I can finally get some sleep.
I see you've still got some fight left in you. How about this then? Can you really sleep all tied up like that? The real dog is you, betrayed by your comrade. Where shall we try next? Your face? Or perhaps... Yes, I think here. How does it feel not knowing where the next one is coming from? Not very nice, is it? Feel the fear. Go on, scream, cry your eyes out. I hate to disappoint Ocelot, but I'm going to take care of you myself.
Ocelot? You mean?
Yes, Revolver Ocelot, the former member of Foxhound. He's also an expert in torture as well. He was so sorry he couldn't make it.
Alive?
I do things a little differently from him. Darkness is the ultimate fear. We've got all the time in the world. Let's have some real fun.
Here's how it's going to go. First, green team will secure the air, with snipers neutralizing the ground towers. Green and yellow teams will then touch down. The landing point is the hill of the north side. After that, we'll grab Campbell and pull out.
Isn't that a little too bare bones, Cortez?
You worried about something, Snake?
If we mess up the landing, we'll be putting the Colonel in danger. Timing is everything in a raid.
Look, this operation is going to be carried out by Hysterian Army Special Forces. This isn't Foxhound we're talking about, alright? These are photos of the hideout. We've studied everything. Towers, anti-air installations, quarters, you name it. Relax.
Alright. It's your call. Which trapper are we gonna be on?
Unfortunately, I can't permit you to come.
What?
We came here to find the Colonel. We should be in this.
And I have the authority to prevent that. I can't allow it. It's too dangerous.
We'll make our own way if we have to. Either way, we're going.
You were a member of Foxhound too.
You might regret it.
If it's something to do with the Colonel, I know I will.
Alright. Under one condition, however. You are absolutely not to get involved in any fighting. I'll need you both to write a sworn statement.
A statement?
Saying you accept all responsibility if you happen to get killed. At least do that for me.
Fine.
You can write them on the way. Fire up all engines!
You stay here, Mei Ling.
What? Now you turn it around on me?
Wait inside the combat talent, okay? You're our information expert. We might need your help over the wire.
But Snake...
Don't worry. I'll look after Snake.
Who said I'm worried about him?
What was that?
Nothing. Be careful, Meryl.
Mei Ling's not coming?
Natural abilities are like natural plants. They need pruning by study. We each have our own strengths and weaknesses, Colonel Cortez.
You're quite the reader. Alright then. You read me, Sergei.
I am here, Cortez.
Why did you take Campbell out of his cell? They were able to pick up the signal from his transmitter.
A trap to round up all the Foxhound's little runts.
This is unacceptable. I gave you no such order. Why can't you just do as I tell you? You only do something if I've told you to do it.
Alright. I'm so sick of that guy. How long do you plan on sleeping, Campbell?
Time for breakfast already.
I've got some news I think you'll be interested in.
The Soviet Union's risen again.
That mouth of yours just never stops, does it?
I'll take that as a compliment.
Some guests will be arriving shortly.
Guests?
Snake, along with Meryl.
What?
Don't you worry. I'll take special care of her, alright. Right in front of you.
You son of a bitch! Go to hell!
This is hell, Colonel.
I should be able to contact them like this. Do you read me, Snake?
Loud and clear.
Promise me you'll be careful, okay?
Don't worry. We'll get the Colonel out.
Hold on a sec. Why is Snake getting all the attention? What about me?
Oh, sorry, Meryl.
I don't believe you. All you ever think about is Snake.
Here we go.
No, that's not.
I told you. I'll look after Snake.
But...
Relax, I'm only kidding.
Errol...
Be nice, you two. May, I'll contact you as soon as we have the Colonel. Have a star ready for us just in case.
You mean surface-to-air recovery?
Yeah. We'll send the Colonel up with the balloon if we need to. Then you pick him up in the Talon.
Got it. Snake? What happened? Do you still copy?
You read Mei Ling? The signals... Mei Ling, do you copy? Could it be broken?
What about the emergency frequency?
It's no use. All lines seem to be out.
I wonder what's going on. Something's not right.
What is it? Having problems with your communicator?
I can't get through to Mei Ling.
Maybe our signal isn't strong enough.
No. The 130's communications equipment is state-of-the-art. It should have no trouble picking it up.
The Talon isn't going anywhere.
What are you talking about?
You're going to do as we tell you. The Talon's staying where it is.
So, that's how this is gonna be.
I wouldn't bother trying anything. Place your weapons on the floor if you don't want to get shot.
You'd point a gun at your own comrades?
You know I'm not with Foxhound anymore. I have no comrades.
What are you going to do? Kill us? What are you really after?
Solid Snake, Meryl Silverberg, and you. You stand in my way, but now I'll be able to get rid of the lot of you. We won't have another failure like Shadow Moses.
You were involved in that too?
I am a proponent of nuclear disarmament. I have no interest in Metal Gear.
Yeah, right.
Why should I? There is any number of weapons one can use in place of nuclear warheads.
You mean chemical weapons?
Guess again. We won't be making the same mistakes as Santiago. A barrage of cruise missiles has a tendency of raining on your parade, as you Americans say.
Biological weapons?
They are the oldest weapons of mass destruction on the planet. The ancient Greeks would throw the corpses of plague victims and rotting animal carcasses into enemy territory.
I never thought I'd get a history lesson out here. How much do I owe you? I'll get the boys back home to wire you money out of my pension.
You really are a funny man, Campbell. Of course, the weapons we plan on utilizing are state-of-the-art viral weapons.
Well, good luck. Developing a stable viral weapon is easier said than done.
What you say is indeed true. Developing viral weapons is extremely difficult. You need a host to carry the virus. A host that won't become diseased regardless of how much it carries.
Like I said, it's easier said than done. When a virus invades a host, it rewrites its genetic structure. We have no way of controlling it.
But what if we could control it? Like Foxdie, for example.
Foxdie? You mean genetic engineering?
I told you, the biological weapons I'm talking about are state-of-the-art. You remember what happened on Shadow Moses, don't you?
How would you know about that?
I am an acquaintance of Revolver Ocelot. You ought to listen more. Unfortunately, this lesson must come to an end. You hear that, Campbell? It looks like they've arrived.
If I ever get my hands on you...
You should be happy, Campbell. We can welcome them together.
I'm sorry, Snake. You're all here because of me.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Colonel. This is all thanks to Cortez.
Colonel, was Cortez really a member of Foxhound?
Yeah, he left the unit 10 years ago, right before you joined.
What's he after?
I've no idea, but he's definitely involved with that Russian. Cortez.
How does it feel to be reunited?
Exactly what are you planning on doing?
I will build a new state, one of true ideology that your disgusting capitalism cannot interfere with.
A coup?
No, a revolution.
You're insane.
Call me whatever you want. I gave everything for my country. But what did it ever give me?
What good will blaming your country do?
Have you forgotten what happened to us 10 years ago? Our unit was decimated.
Get the chopper over here, ASAP. Damn. You're not coming, Mark.
What? Don't try to move, John.
Where's the chopper?
It'll be here any minute. Just hang in there.
I still haven't finished paying off the car. My wife. I don't want to.
Save your strength. We'll move you over to the jungle. John? John, talk to me! He lay there full of lead. John was my...
I know.
He put on a brave face, but deep down he was terrified.
Don't blame yourself for what happened out there, Mark.
They didn't give a damn about us! We were all expendable! Wake up, Campbell!
Hey, what happened wasn't the Colonel's fault.
Meryl.
Why are you working with Ivanovich?
Call it common interest. I was betrayed by America. He was betrayed by Russia. We both dreamed of building a better country.
Even if that means using biological weapons on innocent people?
Biological weapons? What in God's name are you talking about, Campbell? I'm not a monster. I've no need for weapons that kill indiscriminately like that.
Don't even try it. Ivanovich told me the whole thing. He said you've been stockpiling viral weapons.
That's ridiculous! I approved no such measure!
You are ridiculous indeed for rejecting my proposal.
Sergei!
Sorry to disappoint you, but I have no interest in such altruistic nation building. My objective is the extermination of Foxhound.
What?
Starting with you, Court.
Mark!
Eliminating the enemy with complete silence. That is the beauty of the knife.
Hang in there, Mark.
You cannot save him. In a few moments, he'll seep into unconsciousness from the blood loss. All right, Meryl, you're next. What?
Drop your weapons, now! This base is surrounded by Asterian army intelligence.
Mei Ling.
You expect me to just go like that? The knife is the ultimate weapon when it comes to close quarters combat. If I'm going down, then you're all going to join me. Now where were we, Meryl?
No!
Out of my way!
May!
You Russian dog. Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
You want to be next? In that case, I'll start with you instead.
No!
Cortez. You son of a... Remember, this Sergei, never underestimate the value of a gun. So Martinez was a spy for intelligence. That's how they knew. What is it?
Mark. Why?
I never intended to kill you, Kimball. I only plan to keep you here until we take control. If only Sergei hadn't.
That's enough, Mark.
I trained just like that day.
Come on. Save your strength.
I honestly thought I could bring about a revolution. A country free of the likes of the White House and the Kremlin. I could love free of fear.
Mark.
You're still calling me that?
Of course. That's your name, isn't it?
You need to keep a close eye on the White House. You hear me? Roy, you'll understand someday. Remember what I said, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Here I come, John.
Mark. Mark! Come on, Mark. Stay with me.
Colonel, the medics are here. We should let them handle this.
Is anyone injured?
We're fine.
He looks pretty bad. Why don't I...
I just told you we're fine.
But...
Just get the hell out of here, will you?
We can handle this. Go take care of any other injuries.
Yes, sir.
You gonna be alright, Colonel?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay.